Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Fallout 4, Never Leave Sanctuary. Oh, crap. That doesn't look good. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna stay here where it's safe for the time being. There's explosions happening, Yaogwai all over the place. Okay, let's get back over here and take a look at what's going on. So I put this turret here. There we go. Okay, so if you're wondering why suddenly a couple of things have happened, or been built, and you don't remember them, that's because I started recording and then didn't realize my microphone was deactivated because Windows 10 updated. And whenever Windows 10 updates, it's kind of just like, I'm running from that. Oh wait, I'm actually full HP. Weird. Whenever Windows 10 updates, it usually completely screws up my setup in every way, shape, or form. It's awful. I'm gonna go stealth for a second. We're gonna loot things. Actually, in retrospect, I've got the auto harvester. Albino Deathclaw also had a teleport on him. Is that like a normal thing? It must be. Let's see. But yeah, so Windows has totally like destroyed my setup a little bit, which sucks because, you know, I just lost like 16 minutes of footage, but at the same time it was just me being annoyed at things and grumpulating and yeah, whatever. The usual. So let's just not think about it. Let's just play Fallout. Let's work on this place. So, I mentioned on the last episode or the episode before, I'm probably going to be ending this series soon, probably within the next couple episodes. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna do this for a little while just because it's fun. And then what we're probably gonna do is wait, what am I thinking? Institute miscellaneous. What we're probably gonna do is wipe all of my mods. You know, because obviously we still have some conflicts, there's some weird issues, yada yada yada. And then we're going to, start over with Frost. Now let's bring it back one more. I don't want to be dealing with, a tree in the way, and I don't want to have to get rid of a tree. But yeah, so I'm just going to cover this in a bunch of, little platforms. They're cheap, they're easy to make. I have a bunch. Probably want to go from here. I'm going to have a staircase going up and down. Actually, you know what? I'm going to recant that one. We want to go starting here. Probably. Yeah, it looks like it. So what this is going to do is give me kind of a nice little, like, central walkway that I can work from. Not that it really matters, but it's nice to have organization. Okay, there we go. But yeah, we'll wipe everything, then we'll do Frost. Because I didn't want to just, like, end this series. I could have. I very well could have, but I just feel weird when I do that. You know, I did it with Never Leave Sanctuary, mainly because the game had become so unbearably laggy that it wasn't even playable. And I didn't enjoy that. So these don't work. Do these do? What? Oh, no, these do. But they're really small, so I'm probably not going to mess with those walkways. Okay, so now we've got the ghouls starting to show up. Which means, hello. We just picked up a bunch of junk. Oh. I am overburdened like crazy. Well, that's okay. But yeah, start over in Frost, give that a fair shake, see how that goes, and then figure out what challenge we want to do next. I think, oh right, I was gonna do Never Leave Sanctuary, Zombie Survival Edition. Kind of mush my two favorites together. Because I will say, this actually probably was my favorite challenge, just in terms of, like, weird and kind of fun. The problem is just lack of whatever. I will say, though, if I do the Zombie Survival Never Leave Sanctuary, I might actually put it on Permadeath. Just out of, like, giving it a potential way of having an end. So I'm just going to put away a bunch of these guns. We don't need the stuff right now. Let's see. The Vulcan high speed. How do I have 4 teleport? I have no idea. We got a lot of guns here. Most of which, complete garbage. But still. Alright. I think we also have a ton of... Yep. We also have a ton of combat armor. I should probably actually sit down and see if any of it's any better than what I have. Some of it is, some of it isn't. That's for certain. Okay, so we don't want that. Okay, and I'm wearing the targeting HUD. Yeah, I don't want to do tactical goggles. They look kind of stupid, and I've already got something better. So I'm just gonna pare down my inventory. We don't need money. In fact, we're probably not gonna spend a dime before we're done. Because at this point, the only thing left for me is potentially upgrading my stuff a little bit more. Clearing out everything I don't need. I'll put away the Vulcan. I don't even have stuff for that. Heavy plasma rifle. Baton of the Frigid. Lever action rifle. I forgot that I had some extra weapons hanging out around there for some reason. Okay. And then, right, we've got potatoes, potato flowers, buff jet. I mean, I should probably get rid of my drugs. I'm not even using them. Let's see. Antimicrobial, I'll keep around. We're gonna need it. Never actually did figure out how to specifically make antimicrobial. We should check to see if I can make it. Or maybe if it's one of the chemist things that I never actually bothered to sit down and learn. Entirely possible, honestly. Okay. Oh, right. Last thing, store all junk. There we go. Alright, so those are done. Let's see, where's my chem bench? Is it over here? Ah, it's over here. Okay, what are they fighting? Ah, dogmeat's out there. Well, I gotta give it to the turrets that we've got right now. They're pretty damn effective at just rolling through zombies. The zombies might still get at me. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I could probably have a staircase pretty easily. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna get hit a little bit. But I bet I could actually survive out here fairly well. I just am gonna need more... Ow. Yeah, that's the problem. The most dangerous thing in this case is going to be my, the most dangerous thing in this case is going to be my own turrets. Because they're going to kill me. Turns out I'm not immune to friendly fire from them. Who'd have thought? I wonder if the zombies can even open up the doors. Don't know. Alright, so we're probably going to want at least a couple more turrets aimed at this central plaza. That's where they get kind of lined up. So let's fit them here and there. Let's see, what else do we want to do? I don't know. Like that's the kind of interesting thing here. I'm just goofing around because it makes me happy, not because I need to do it. It's fun to just make the ridiculous killing turret land. Look at that. The parts are just flying. It's great. Alright, let's move this one over a bit. We don't want a machine gun, we want heavy machine gun. There we go. Might as well give it 2. Oh, whoop, that's the autosaver. Whatever. Let's hit the loot machine. Let's get up here and actually make that second floor. Not entirely sure what I'm gonna do, even higher than I've been, but that's okay. I take all wood. Nope, we're not building wood. We're building homemaker. I don't need to make everything out of the Institute stuff, but I want to because it feels nice and sci-fi and whatever. I really wish I could actually put turrets like on the underside of these platforms. I know it's something I can build. I don't know who, what, where, why, or how. Like the location in the workshop eludes me. It might not even be a thing that I have access to. I'm not sure. Okay, let's cut between these two trees. And let's get a staircase up in here. Okay. Is this going to... Interesting. They're desynced from each other for some reason. Or not. They kind of are, they kind of aren't. Gives me another platform, at least. I'll take it. Alright, now I'll put another set of platforms. Maybe on both sides. Because, yeah, I'm just gonna have this entire zone just loaded with turrets. Of course, my entire home is going to be nothing but guns, but, you know, maybe that's okay. Whoops. You get back here. I've also turned on the old zombie mod. The one that we originally ran that replaces all enemies with zombies. I figured that would actually be kind of a nice way to fix some things. Because we were running into issues with, like super mutants and gunners and stuff showing up in my house, and I didn't appreciate it. Dogmeat, you are surprisingly unkillable. Mass Harvester is still running. Jeez. I must be stress testing it hard. Either way, though, I will admit my town is not being heavily overrun anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna make 4 there. I'm not gonna keep the placement. It's just this way I don't have to bounce back. And 4th, they can push me off. Well, that's super worrying. I guess I'm gonna hang out here for a bit while we wait for not death to happen. Okay, there we go. It's a lot of stuff. Okay. I gotta make sure I don't fall off here. Sadly, seems like the turrets don't quite care about line of sight, necessarily. Okay, there we go. This is dumb, by the way. I love it, but it's dumb. Alright, so are these all busted? Looks like the ones on this side are kind of broken. We'll bolster them with some extra turrets. Because I think they repair over time. Like if I go to bed or something. But I don't know. Like, I actually don't know what the mechanics are for them. Okay, oops. No, we don't want to do that necessarily. We want to do... Yeah, I wanna fit these turrets on the diagonal. Why? Mainly because it makes me happy, and it lets them shoot down when they normally couldn't. Which is kind of super useful. Technically, I could use that to put a lot of these turrets on the undersides. And I might do that, actually, so they stop trying to shoot through the platform and hit me instead. That bit, kind of frustrating. Okay. Yeah, we'll just repair him. Oops. There we go. Ish. Yeah, this'll help a bunch. I'm just gonna angle all these turrets down. If I could have those, like, indoor turrets, like they have at a lot of places, I'd be, like, 110% down. But as far as I can tell, I can't make those. Which sucks. Because those would be the best for this, because I just cover the underside of, like, an entire structure with this. Yeah, one of the other things that I've always considered is just making a sky fort, like a literal sky fort. But I think if I'm going to do that, I might as well try and have some townspeople for that sort of thing. Settlers? I don't know, whatever. Okay, there we go. So now we have significantly less turrets directly in our way, and they have probably a better line of fire. at things. Okay, you, before you start even shooting at me. And knocking me off. Gotta do that. Gotta do that. Ooh, I know how to boost the tension even more. So it looks like we're going into a rad storm. Oh, by the way, somebody was asking me, specifically what weather mod I have on. I've got True Storms, I believe. I don't know. I mean, honestly, if you're ever looking for a mod, just go on Nexus and hope for the best. I guess a bunch of you guys are console players, though, so that might actually mess with it a bit more. Okay. Okay, I love rad storms in this game. I'm actually halfway tempted to do like a playthrough where it's always rad storming all the time. It'd be nice if I could make it so that there well, actually, doesn't Frost do that to some degree? Like, don't you need, like, gas masks and stuff? That could actually be really cool. Come on, did I not get this guy? I thought I already got this one. Well, that's okay. But I don't know, it'd just be kind of a neat thematic thing to just have a bunch of radiation. And mainly the cosmetics for rad storms going on at all times. Like, it's so nice. It's so freaking nice. Okay, there we go. I've tilted all of my turrets down, and despite the fact that I've got Zombie Apocalypse actually running right now, it's not killing me. That's kind of flooring me. Okay, so we've got that taken care of. That's a foot. I guess let's run the mass harvester again. We've got to have a ton of zombie bits to loot here. Oh, plus fruit and veggies. Hey, we're gonna have to think about that. I'm actually thinking when we do the glowing sea run, I might actually turn it on so that dogmeat is just hanging out down there. I think. I don't know if dogmeat's actually injured. But yeah, if and when we do the glowing sea run, I might actually just force it to be rad storming constantly. Up the tension a bit. I'm probably gonna die. Like, I'm just accepting that right now. It's probably gonna go really badly for me. But it might not. You never know. And to me, that's actually kind of the most fun part of all of it. Is that I might make it. Maybe. Trying to think of what other things I could do. Rad storm's already over. Be nice if I wonder if I could actually make them longer. Let's check that. Inventory. It's like 8 or something, right? Nope, miscellaneous. True storms configuration. Can I make weather last longer? Ghoul horde chance. Very high. Ghoul spawn frequency. Insane. Ghoul horde max. Ghoul horde and settlement. I'm gonna keep that off, just because. Okay. Weather control. Maybe this is the one. That is cool, though. So let's do... select weather. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping I'd be able to, like, set it. It's like, I would like my rad storms to last for a whole day. Which would normally kill me, but my character is largely rad immune. Which I've been eternally thankful for. Alright. I'm actually sitting here trying to figure out what else I want to do. I got zombies just spawning in the distance, which is kind of weird to look at. Should probably actually take all my crafting stuff and bring it downstairs with me. I don't think we're gonna get much of a reprieve here. Part of the question is, like, what do we even want to do crafting-wise? Oh, yeah, I know what I want to do. Here, I'm just gonna go into the cellar workshop for the time being. I'm gonna put up at least a chem bench here. I've got a lot of supplies that I've been hoarding over the course of this entire thing. I bet I could make some, Oh. I bet I could make a decent amount of, what am I thinking? Like drugs? Like I might be able to make, I might actually be able to make like a bunch of stim packs, which would be helpful. This entire place is a mess. I don't like this one, but that's okay. All right, so what can we make while we're here? Drugs. So these are like drugs, which I don't want to do. Healing. Addictol, no. Glowing blood pack, no. Rad-X might be useful, might not be useful. Med-X. Probably not that useful. Oh, so we don't have any blood packs at all. Well, that's unfortunate. I thought I had a bunch. Maybe I left them elsewhere. Let's make a bunch of those. We're gonna need them. Let's see. We probably don't need anything else beyond that. Let's see. No, that's utility. We already checked that. Traps. Traps will be interesting. Traps and mines, I'm probably going to use those a hell of a lot more. Once we hit frost, just because I'm going to need them to survive. I've never been much of a trapper otherwise. Most enemies just kind of know where you are and just start shooting at you, and it's just like, well, that was kind of moot. Oh, let's see. What else can I prep? Because my armor's pretty beast, unless I decide to put on a helmet. But considering I hate the helmets in this game, I'm not particularly interested. Oh. This is interesting. So because I was inside, the ghouls kept spawning, but my turrets weren't firing. Makes sense, but it means my entire house situation is kind of having a bad day. You guys just sleeping on the job, or are they all they're all broken? What is this? Yeah, they're all busted from shooting too much. This is part of the reason why, like, I never really built a ton of turrets around, because they stop firing after a while, which I guess kind of makes sense, but it's frustrating because, like, if all I had to do was fill them with ammo, it would be perfect. Like if it worked like Empyrean or Space Engineers. You know, perfect. Count me in. Sadly, it doesn't work that way, and so it ends up just being more of a problem than it's worth. In terms of like dealing with it, I think sleeping fixes them, but I don't know. And if it doesn't, well, I guess we know what our best course of action is. Even if I'm just trying to put that off a little bit. I don't know. I hate ending things, especially when it's by my own volition. Like, video games normally are just like, you beat the last boss, you get the credits, and it's like, yes! This time around, the credits are going to be like, I guess the people that made Fallout and the mods. Oh, balls. Oh, sound effects have totally turned off. Or are lagging really freaking hard. Did fix the turrets, though. But we had a bunch of ghouls spawn inside my house. Well, that was not entirely expected. Make sure we don't go downstairs. Well, I guess that's one way to get some experience. Just go sleep for a little while. Shit happens. Scary shit happens. Okay, and we got a rad storm. Neat. And a lot of zombie guts all over the place here. Oh, hey, it's the trader guy. And a rad storm. God, I love rad storms. They're so pretty. Especially with this mod running. Like, damn. Alright, let's take everything. So we are severely thirsty and hungry. Let's see. Aid. Radiated food. I don't care. Okay, now I'm properly fed. But I'm still pretty thirsty. Let's see, it doesn't look like any of the zombies spawned inside the greenhouse. Well, that's a benefit. Alright. And I think I'm properly hydrated. Neat. So now what do we do? We harvest the melons. Did the flora get harvested? I did hit the harvester, I think. Honestly, the harvester hasn't been behaving the same way. Yeah, I got all my carrots. I don't get it. Everything works great around Sanctuary. I think if I do the zombie survival one, we will do it on, like, Abernathy Farm or something. Give us, like, a good starting point and a merchant to work with. Because Sanctuary's main benefit, it's big. Main detractor, it's awkward. A lot of resources, though. I wonder if it would work with, Spectacle Island or whatever it is. Like, there's actually a decent chance that, Spectacle Island could actually be the, could actually be, like, better. Comparatively. I wonder if the, harvesting tools is having issues with all of the enemies around. Let's kill a couple of things. I want to see if I can get Blitz. I just have to watch out for my own turrets. Which will kill me if I'm not careful. Like 100%. It'd be bad. Okay, got him. What the? Oh, I picked him up. I was wondering about that. Okay. Got a level, got my health. As long as I don't get shot too much, we're okay. Which is a weird thing to say when you're fighting zombies. To be totally honest here. Looks like we got a lot of friends, though. I'm really surprised that they actually do friendly fire on me. Makes me a little bit worried about... Makes me a little bit concerned about, what is it, Zombie Reaver? I haven't seen these infectious zombies in a while, so the NPC replacer is working perfectly. That's exactly what I was hoping for. And honestly, for the amount of damage that I've taken from my turrets, it's totally worth having them. Okay. Oh, are they inside the... No, they're just on the other side of the greenhouse. I'm so glad that I have a greenhouse here. Sadly, I don't get experience for my turret's kills. Yeah, I don't think I'll do it in Sanctuary, just because... Maybe we will do Spectacle Island. Or maybe one of the more southern plantations. I don't know. I don't really like Greentop Nursery, comparatively. Just because Greentop is kind of a shithole. Covered in just shard zombies. Like, if there's a variety, I think I'd be a little bit more like down to clown. But there's not really much of a variety. Hello. That took a while. Huh. Actually shot off all of its legs. I guess that's what happens when you have a bunch of turrets with next to no accuracy. Makes sense. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do is run south to Sanctuary, grab power armor. I don't need power armor, but it'll give me some extra survivability. And then we're gonna rush it from there. Dance for me. Uh-oh. Dance anyway, keep dancing. Alright, my turrets aren't shooting that often here, so I can kind of avoid their hits. I just gotta be a little careful. Alright. Looks like we're good there. Good there. I don't even know why I'm looting these guys. They might have something good, some goodies on them, but it seems like most of it's useless stuff. It's got, like, I guess a Braxo cleaner, which is kind of handy. But let's see. What do we want to do past this point? Yeah, nothing. I think we've made a largely unassailable base, save for when the the turrets all break in unison. That bit's kind of annoying. Manageable, because then I just go sleep for a night. But still, annoying. Okay, so I've picked up a bunch of things that I don't care about, as usual. I really should actually get rid of them or something. I don't know. Because, yeah, I don't need a sniper rifle anymore. Pretty much don't need any of these things. Ooh. Disciple's Blade of the Roboticist. Haven't seen one of those yet. It's fast. Alright, looks like we've got ourselves our third weapon here. We didn't find a whole lot of Nuka World items, which I'm actually pretty okay with. I wasn't a big fan of Nuka World comparatively. And, like, I'm not going to go out of my way to get any of the armor sets. The Disciple stuff, I guess, was kind of nice. I just was not a big fan. So we don't need leadership, though the synth armor, I guess, wouldn't have been a bad idea. Can I wear a Sentry Bot helmet? Let's see if I can put it on. What does it make my face look like? Oh. That's actually kind of cool looking. I don't remember that. Okay, let's go see if there's any armor. We want to do sort by damage. Alright. So, are any of these better than what we've got? So we've got Synth Armor of Leadership. I guess I'll grab it. A little bit of combat armor. And nothing else. Wasn't there robot light armor? Nope, not as good as what I got. Okay. Hey, we've got a short little moment here. Cool. I'm confused by the Sentry Bot helmet, but I'll take it. Alright. Then we've got this. Let's see. What do we want? Sprinters is always nice. Armor Pierce, not so much so. I guess it doesn't look like I have anything. Okay, we'll just go with the... Let's go with Ultralight. Probably. I don't actually know if that was useful. And I don't have enough crystal for another one of these. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, that's okay. Let's update our equipment here. Yeah, see, this is the kind of helmet I'm looking for. I actually look like a robot person now. Actually, I kind of look like my character in Skybreak. That's cool. Alright, so that gets rid of my synth sturdy armor of the Cavalier. I'll live. And this gets rid of bonus strength and endurance. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Okay, let's transfer these things back. Yeah, so I'm not gonna have the tactical goggle set up, like the visual for it, but I think we'll be okay. Let's see, do I have anything here? Doesn't look like it. Got a bunch of purified water. We're gonna want to bring that with us. I'm gonna put all of these things away. I don't think I'm in combat here. Yeah, so if you can't tell, I'm actually prepping to leave. I think the next episode's going to be the end. Let's see, what's an MRE? Ooh, useful. Radiated blood, less so. robot repair kits. Kind of useless. We got a ton of stim packs. So that'll be handy. Probably not going to mess with grenades too much. Okay. So we've got the Disciple's Blade of the Roboticist. I apparently need the last episode of Big Leagues. Well, I got at least a level. Yeah, we do. I'm not used to being required to get Big Leagues at all. For anything, but I guess it works. Alright, so we're gonna get a Sheev. And I'm gonna get Vats. We'll get one more. Okay, so we wanna max out this Shiv. We need to get some crystal. Not that it probably matters too much. Let's see. There's your AP on a crit. Less damage while blocking or sprinting. Honestly, most of these are kind of useless. Maybe I won't mess with it. Apart from running out and fighting people with it. I look really weird. That's okay, though. Weapons. Okay, so let's start queuing up things. 2, 3. So I got my Shiv, I got my backpacks. Oh. Huh. Don't think I've ever run into that before. Okay, so where are we? It's not as shanky as I want it to be. Also, damn. A lot of zombies out here. All the charred variety, which is actually probably for the best. They're the ones that have the goodies for me. Some of these might even be better than what I got. Probably not, though. I think we're in the wrong location for that. Yeah, so pretty much nothing. Pretty much nothing is gonna beat Mjolnir for this. I should probably go heal. Because I can and will die and haven't saved for a while. Okay, so we've got our pokey weapon when we're alone. Against like maybe 1 or 2 enemies. And then we've got our Mjolnir when I'm taking out whole crowds. And then I got a pistol if I want to take people out from a distance. Nice. I don't know what else to do. I think we're done. Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna sleep. And then we're gonna give this a go. I should probably stream this. I should probably stream the finale of it, I think. I think that'd be a good way to do it. Be a little weird not to. So that might take a day or two, but honestly, I'm kind of predicting it's just gonna last for... Let's do 20 hours. I think I'll just be able to do it like tomorrow afternoon or something. Or tonight. I don't know. Either way, I will see you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching.